what is it you have not liked about school, classes in the past?
Um, the constriction, like you never get to really branch yourself. Like you never really actually learn anything. You're more or less just, it's kind of like in the military. You're just following orders. You're just listening to what they're saying and doing as they're asking. You're not really connecting to it by getting the options to branch out of it and kind of crack out the shell and grow.
Makes sense. Now that we're done with semester 1 for English 8, what do you feel you liked about this course? Or maybe what you didn't like about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really dislike anything. Besides poetry, which no. Poetry is not my thing, but there's a lot of pluses. There was the ability, like the project that I did, the TV talk thing. I would have never got to do that in any other class. This class gives me the ability to take off the shackles and actually do something and connect to it in a good way.
Coming into English 8, what do you feel, or coming into 8th grade in general, because you started off with semester 1 in English 8, but what do you feel like you needed to work on coming into 8th grade?
Just work ethic, just the attitude to wanna do stuff. Like before last year, I just didn't care. I didn't want to do anything. It just was like, oh well, doesn't matter. And this year I was just coming in. I was just thinking, I really just need to want to do it. And this class was good to have for first semester because I wanted to do it because there's a lot of things I could do.
You say that English 8 was good to have right away.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel it helped you then you're saying your motivation was down. What things did we do in class, or what was different about this?
Well, it just felt less it was more light. It was kind of laid back, but not in a bad way, but in a really good way. It's just like if you're too strict about something, it's just not going to get to you, in my opinion. If it's like a really strict class and you can't really do much, then you're not really going to learn anything, or you're not going to be able to do much. You're not going to build off it.
What were some things that weren't strict in English 8?
Well, there was like the last assignment of the year. I had all my grades. I was gonna pass. I had 97%, I believe. So instead of doing it, the book that I did, I couldn't really do any of the 3. So I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna try my own thing. And we took all the information I had, made up a guy, and we used it to like fool the class. He was like, he's a real person, guys, wink wink. And then troll him in the end. It's just that the way I saw this class, joy was in the air everywhere, always.
I noticed, like you said, in the beginning of the year, you were unmotivated, or coming into this class. Do you feel like the grading system helped that motivation or hindered it?
It helped a lot because it was, because this is how my years always worked. I would do the first few assignments, I'd have an A, and then big assignment come up, didn't care, and then it drops all the way down to like a C. And then I just never really tried to get back up. This class, it's every single assignment is like a final. So you just that thought in my head was just like, oh, I gotta do everything at my full firing all cylinders all year long. So that I think just the getting the idea in your head just kind of gets a person going.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.